Okay, so the wings. I'm going to start with the front wing. Wings have a whole bunch of rules and regulations around them, so it's worthwhile checking out the rulebook and just scoot down to wing regulations on page 18. Now, the front wing needs to have a clear airspace around it of 3 millimeters. So all the way around that front wing, there needs to be 3 millimeters of no bodywork. So, as a rule of thumb, it needs to be at least 3 millimeters in front of that front wheel. It needs to be in front of the center line of the axle, so you can't have your front wing behind your front wheel, for example. It also can't block the front wheel above, can't block the visibility of the front wheel from above either. So you could have it up here, but you can't have it over the top of the wheel. You also cannot block the visibility of the front wheel by more than 15 millimeters off the ground, which is a rule I'll show later on. Keep sitting down. The span of the front wing, so the span is the width of this plus this, must be 34 millimeters out of boxwood. Now, given that the body of the car, mine anyway, currently is 26 millimeters, means I would have to make it in total the maximum, which is 60 mil anyway. So the chord rule is the width of the wing this way, and the thickness of the wing is the vertical dimension, and it is 3.5 millimeters minimum, a maximum of 9 millimeters. So there's a whole bunch of rules around the the wings. As I said before, you cannot block the front wheel by more than 15 millimeters off the ground, so you can cover up to here as a maximum. So you can't have bits of your wing above this height. Alright, so there's a lot to consider when we're designing these wings. So when I pop back into my model, again I'm going to start a sketch. I'm going to start it in the mid plane again. Again, I'm going to turn on my body regs sketch so I can see where my wheels are, or where I'm planning on having my wheels, and start designing my wing. So I might just put a quick rectangle in. I'm going to do this as a construction, like this. Turn that off again. So I'm just going to put this rectangle in just so I know roughly where I can build this wing. So to the front wheel. So again, brackets 33 divided by 2, half of the wheel's width plus 3 millimeters. So that is the furthest, or the closest I can build my wing to the wheel. That's to be a 3 mil clear airspace, so that includes underneath the wing to the ground. So 3 millimeters. To the top of that rectangle to the ground, it's going to be 15 millimeters. That's the most I can block that front wheel by. And I should probably make those coincident, so I know that I can't build it any further forwards than that. I'm just going to turn that block one off again. Alright, so I have to design my wing within this space, and from this view it needs to be 3.5 millimeters high and 15 millimeters wide. Now I'm just going to do mine as an ellipse, as a basic oval shape. Again, you can do it whatever shape you like. And I might actually do mine on pretty close to the bottom. So 3.5 was the minimum. I'm going to make mine maybe 4.5, just to make sure. 4.5 overall length is 24, so that's plenty long enough. I'll make it a little bit shorter, and I can sort of drag it around and position it exactly where I want it for now. So I might put it about there and finish my sketch. Now again, you can design this whatever shape or style you like. I've just done a basic oval shape. So as I said, I'm going to drag this out. We want it to go, not cut. We want it to be a join. Instead of one side, we're going to go symmetrical again. Whole length, we want it to be 60 mm. Done. Just hide out that body regs. So there's my front wing done again. We might pop in some fillets if it's going to let me do them, just to keep it a little bit tidier. And another fillet on the ends. Alright, so there's our front wing completed. Next video I will do the rear wing. It's a very similar process, just a couple of slight differences.